Welcome back to the deep dive. Our mission here is always the same. We take a stack of compelling sources, articles, research, or in today's case, a really stunning collection of fiction, and we distill the most vital nuggets of insight for you.
We cut through the noise so you can be instantly well-informed.
Exactly. And today we're doing an in-depth exploration of Dave Eggers' acclaimed short story collection, How We Are Hungry.
And this book, when it came out, it was a bit of a shockwave. It was immediately praised, and not just for its raw emotional honesty, but for its dazzling, sometimes bewildering formal innovation.
It really was.
It truly stands as a crucial text for understanding the anxieties and, the narrative complexity of the early 21st century.
That's right. And our listeners share this material because they know the style can be a bit daunting, but they want the core takeaway. They want the shortcut to understanding the big thematic threads running through these stories.
Things like the desperate, often chaotic search for meaning, right?
Right. And the agony of authentic human connection and how Eggers uses narrative voice and structure to make us confront the profound and the utterly trivial, often in the same breath.
That juxtaposition is really the signature move here. The collection moves effortlessly between what critics called classic storytelling and the more experimental. We're going to unpack how he treats the biggest ideas: global progress, existential dread, the nature of God.
And he gives them the same weight as what, grating cheese?
Exactly. Grating cheese or calculating the exact acceptable number of sexual partners, it's all on the same plane of importance.
Okay, let's unpack this. I think we need to begin by appreciating the sheer stylistic audacity because this collection forces you to think about what a short story even is from the very first page.
Well, the critical reception really highlights what Eggers is doing. The writing isn't just good. It was called stunning, subtle, epigrammatic, candid, and thoughtful. This is the Eggers milieu, a world where meaning is decentralized.
Decentralized. I like that. So he finds it just as easily in the backyards of America as easily as amidst the surf of Costa Rica.
Precisely. The sources suggest that the heaviest things we carry aren't our baggage, but our own relentless internal thoughts. The structure of these stories really reflects that kind of mental claustrophobia.
And you can see that immediately reflected in the story titles. Some are incredibly concise, like Another, which just hangs there, suggesting this emotional void.
Yeah.
But then he gives us these sprawling, almost exhausting titles that just defy typical literary convention. They feel like narrative statements in themselves.
They are. They force the reader to absorb the trauma before the story even begins.
Absolutely.
Just consider that one title. What it means when a crowd in a